Hello, anyone, everyone, and no one. Welcome back to another tree episode of Truly Bedrock. You know, previously we got into, goodness gracious, what did we even get into previously? What did we even get into? Hold on, I need to check. Oh yes, Good Talk Mountain. Good Talk Mountain. We set up the newest head over here, which was Foxy. We got Fearless set up over there. And well, today, yeah, I've already started off today. Great. Really, two episodes in a row. As you can see here, Foxy has now joined Fearless over here on Good Talk Mountain, which fits pretty good. And then we took a poll on stream to figure out who was next. Yep, falling. Cut. Cut again. Oh my goodness, can we one more time, please? Can we just land? Please, just land right here. Good. Yeah, Prowl. Hi, Prowl. How you doing there, buddy? You know, the skin tone for him just didn't quite, I don't know. I don't think it's bad. I'm looking at a picture on the other monitor. It's just, it's different. It's very different. You know, I tried going with the same, you know, jungle wood that I put on mine for his, and it just didn't work. But overall, I think that's turned out pretty good. I think maybe we need to come back in here and retexture it a little bit more. You know, added a few dark oak planks in here. But overall, you can get a glance at it and you can see who it is. And that's the whole point. You can see that it's Prowl. Eventually, Prowl's going to end up over here on Good Talk Mountain. And then we'll determine who's next. But that aside, what are we going to get into today? Well, the first thing that I need to get into today is down here, actually. If you could take a look here, you can see the name tag over there. I've got my AFK account on here. Because, well, the mob farm's broken. We need gunpowder, and his computer finally decided to boot up. He's just sitting there chilling, gathering me up some gunpowder. Now, of course, I've done crafted up all that I got this morning into rockets because I've been running out. As you can see here, we're starting to get redstone again. We're starting to get glowstone, which is good. That's fine. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Now, I've also had him down here AFKing at the slime farm. Where did you come from? I just killed your brother. You can see the experience right there, which leads me to a problem that I'm having right now. As you can see here, there's a zombie there. Where did you come from? Where did the skeleton come from? My only thought is, since he is right there, they're spawning over here somewhere. You dude, you're just ruining my whole vibe this morning. You're ruining my whole vibe. I can't even hit you. I'm a horrible shot. But we need to figure out where these guys are coming from. Now, my best guess is going to be somewhere along in through here. But let's turn on the chunk visualizer, not the chunk visualizer, the entity pack, and see if we've got any other problems in this area. And at first glance, not really. That guy is outside the loaded area. Those are outside the loaded area. They're not necessarily a problem. Now, as I said, I've also had him over here AFKing at the slime farm because I'm going to need a lot of slime for some upcoming projects, and I haven't even checked on that today. What do we got here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's get all this crafted up. You know, I wish that we had the shift double click feature. I really do. You know, I've been experimenting with a little bit of Java here recently just to give something, just a little break from the norm. And one of the features over there, the shift double clicking, where you pick this up, you shift double click, and all the items of one type go into the other container. Yeah, I really wish that was a thing over here, because don't get me wrong, I can deal with doing it this way, but it's just not my ideal way of wanting to do it. But that complaint aside, that's not a bad haul there. I think I had him maybe AFK for a total of about 6 hours yesterday. Now, of course, there's an additional shulker box that I've already taken up top, so not bad at all. Now, just to make sure here, let's go ahead and throw all this back in here. Yeah, I thought I saw that. This right here is still a problem, and that is a problem still that I cannot fly. Can we get up here? Oh, goodness gracious. Where are you at? How did you get outside? How? You had to spawn directly on the corner of that chunk right there. Right, that means we're going to have to light this corner on fire as well. You know, or potentially just dig all this out. Let's not go into a complaining episode. We've already complained about one feature that we don't have that we want. Now let's not complain about block lag. Let's just go around here and check to see if we've got any more mob build-ups around here. And after looking around here for a bit, I'm gonna say no, just these two random guys here. just these two random guys here. They could have spawned over here where I was mineshaft raiding the other day for more cobwebs, but I don't see no other potentially bad spots built up. Right, so let's go ahead and gather up. Yep, that's a lot of string. That's a little bit of iron. More of a string farm than an iron farm, but hey, we'll take it. Let's gather all this up over here, all that up over there, and move on from this. And before you yell at me down in the comments, yes, I know, killing the cat's bad, but I need string, I need wool, I need iron, I need gunpowder, so it's all in one farm, and the mob farm is currently broke right now. So yes, I'm well aware. And hey, you with the growling down there, the dogs are eating, and they're complaining because somebody else is getting close to their food bowl. So, all that aside, what are we going to get into first today? Well, first thing that we're going to get into is we're going to gather up all the oak that we currently have in our possessions, which there is another full, pretty much shulker box here. And we're going to turn this all into more oak wood blocks because I think it's time to start getting more of these custom trees in around this area. Now, most of this is going to be off-camera grindy, because, well, that's what it is. There's so many of these things to place. Now, we're going to be short on the leaves per se because of the leaves that we've got. Yeah, wow, don't tell me. That's all we got. That's literally all the birch leaves we got. So we may have to go set up like a tree garden, grove, farm, something here in the near future to get this done, because I really, really want to get all this stuff in around the base, and that covers that. So let's throw all these in here. Do we have any more around here? Nope, this is all we got for leaves. Let's grab this. Let's grab the vines. Chuck all this in here and see where we stand here, which looks like we got 3 full shulker boxes of logs, like nothing in the way of leaves, and that is it. That is it. Now, of course, as I said about the wool, yeah, somebody's going to have a heart attack here when they see the amount of wool that I've got sitting around here. I need a lot of black wool for an upcoming project. So that's why the iron farms are now killing cats again, because we need that. But yes, I think that's going to be the first thing that I work on today here, is a lot of off-camera grindy stuff. I imagine I'm going to spend the vast majority of my day today doing this. I want to come out here and I just want to get more or less the trees in place, as many as I can with what I've got. Granted, they won't have the leaves on them until we get something else set up, but yes, let's take one look at this before we get all the raid parties. Goodness gracious, let's take one look at this and let's go ahead, make your guesses. With these, what, 1, 2, a little over 3 shulker boxes of logs, how many trees do you think we're going to get in here? How many trees you think? Because I'm going to try to go around this. I want to get around this fog effect lake and river today, if at all possible. So go ahead, make your bets. Make your bets. How many do you think we're going to get in? And if your guess would have been 1 tree, then you would have been right. Yeah, then you may actually know me better than I know me at this point in time, because I can't deal with the raid parties. For one, I can't go ahead and put these in halfway. I can't just put the wood in and not put the leaves on it. So that means we're going to modify up our plans a little bit today. Now we have this tree farm here, which is for spruce and jungle and everything, and it works really, really good. Now I could potentially just go out somewhere and just chop down a whole forest, which may be an option here still. Goodness gracious, there's a lot of stuff over here. I kind of want to work over here near the beacon, so I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to plant a bunch of birch trees down here, and yeah, gather up some birch leaves, maybe gather up some wood. Who knows, I may extend this whole perimeter in the long run now that I think about it. As a matter of fact, yep, let's do that. All right, so here's my thinking here. Got a little bridge going up over here, putting this dead level with all these leaves here. Of course, we can come back through underneath, chop down all the trees. It's a rough concept, but I think it'll work. Now I'm going to expand this out at least another 2 or 3 modules. My ideal go here would be to come up here and literally gather all the leaves that I need to fill up 1 shulker box. So yeah, I've got to build some more of these. Of course, there's going to have to be times where I come over here and do nothing but saplings, because I don't have a big reserve of saplings. But if I literally took one growth cycle from this whole farm here and just did nothing but reinvest it purely into saplings using a fortune pick or something like that, I say pick, that's going to trigger somebody, a fortune axe or something, it should work exactly like I need. Now, as I said, simply just run up and down one side, knock all the leaves off of one side. Once you reach the end of the row, we'd come down here, we'll turn this, wrap this around so that you can literally just come down the other side as well. So that's my plan here, that's my plan. And of course, as these continue to grow, because I just kind of want this to be something, I come over here, I AFK, I plant all the trees, I AFK, and I let them all grow. The plan is, while I'm building this and while they're growing, is to continue to expand the farm and maybe work on the surrounding area some. Maybe go ahead and mob proof all this, because I got the AFK account on right now. And yeah, he needs to be sitting at the witch farm and at the iron farm pretty much non-stop. So yeah, that's the general plan here. Gonna have to do some mob proofing, because as you can see right there, we got a creeper, we got a sheep, which means we're gonna have to change what's going on top of that mountain. How are we going to change this? Not entirely sure yet. Not entirely sure yet, but we'll get it figured out. Hello? Hello? Leaves? Can I not have these? Okay, I can have all these. Why for can I not pick these up? I'm not lagging. No, definitely not lagging. Good talk, game. Good talk. Nothing to see here at all. Nothing to see here at all. I am not using a pickaxe to fortune some leaves. That is not what's going on here at all. Not what's going on here at all. Yes, I know, obviously it is. Yes, I know, obviously it is. Right, a little bit of an update here. I have been really busy here. I've been really busy here. And if we actually come up here and land, I'll explain that in just a minute here. It's coming along really good. I'm really happy with it here. You know, I've started putting some paths in that are going to lead to the area around here. Got more of these bridge walkways up. Now, I do think I need to change something though. As you can see here, like if that tree grows right there, got a pathway around both sides of it. Same with that and same with that. Now, I added in an additional one here, but I think that's going to go. I think we're going to remove that. I don't think that's going to stay. Potentially, crap, fell off. As I was saying, potentially we'll move that row over here. We'll move that row over here. We'll see if we can get a walkway going around the edge of this mountain here and get that all sorted out. Now, next, yeah, this right here. Well, we were streaming yesterday, which was a blast. I had a lot of fun with it. And we got a command in the stream where you can, you know, type cabin and it'll tell you the chances of building the cabin. Once again, another one of those throwbacks to Bob Ross there, you know. But they hit 2 cabin chances of 97%, then they hit 1 over 100. So I had no choice. I had no choice but to build a cabin then. And we did. Spent a lot of time on this, and it's been about a day now, and I haven't been over here to look at this since then. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. You know, we got our bed in here. We got a chest for working around the area, our ender chest. Maybe we'll fill up a couple random little things on this side here. And potentially, we'll take this path right here, walk this down, and then right here, we're going to set something up. Or maybe we'll set it up inside the house. Right here, we got a double spawner. I mean, literally like right here. As a matter of fact, let me go find it. Yeah, that didn't take long. See, right here, come straight down here. Look at this. We got a zombie spawner right there, and we got a spider spawner right here. Now, at this stage in the game, is there really much point in the spawners? Yes and no. Yes and no. I can use them. This we can turn into just a drop fall just to collect string, which more string, not necessarily a bad thing. Wool is always useful. But this zombie spawner here, I actually have a plan for it. What I would like to do, because when we're going to be gathering up leaves and everything over here, we're going to be using shears, our shears with mending, just like these right here. Now, I want to keep this area loaded while I plant trees, because I don't want to have to come over here and bone meal them. That's kind of counterproductive of what I want to do. I want to just come through here like this, plant a bunch of trees after I've did my harvest, and then Well, I've took damage to my shears. I've took damage to my shears. I need to repair them. How can I do this? I can take that zombie farm right there, well, that zombie spawner, and turn it into a farm. We can set up a trident killer, so literally I can just come over here somewhere, AFK underneath the ground right here. We'll build a nice little entrance into it, set up a trident killer, see if we can work out a way where we can get the experience from that, and repair our shears while we're at it. It serves double functions, and I absolutely love it. We're going to get the trees that grow. We don't have to waste a bone meal. We could come over here and AFK waiting for them to grow and repair our shears. Just great. 100% exactly what I want to do. So that's got me to thinking about what else we're going to do in this area here. So I think next, I want to go ahead and try to take this fence and wrap it around the area here. If we come over here as well, we got this little dirt bridge here, which doesn't serve much of a point. But I'm really curious first if we could take this. No, I don't think there's really a way that we could bring it around here. What could be interesting. Ooh, now, do I really want to? I've already got one path in here. What could be interesting though is if we did a little pathway along the side of the mountain there that led back into our area. Maybe we'll do that. But first we're going to need to get some more dark oak and some concrete, and we're going to need to extend this barrier. We need to move that over here, and potentially we'll see about running a path around there, and then lots of things I want to do with this area. This is going to turn into like a little vacation home is what's going to happen here. Yeah, and potentially get some trees up around this thing here. That I can't deal with that no more. That's got to go. All these leaves out here in the distance, they got to go. They got to go now. That looks horrible. This has all got to go. Right. And once again, I don't know if I've necessarily stayed on task, but I have gotten some stuff done. First things first, if we come over here, yeah, you probably done see there's new trees around here. There's new trees in my area. Am I allowed in your area? Sure. As you can see here, we've got this thing moved over. We've gotten an additional row there. We've removed that row, and I've been working on this area here. As you can see, we've got quite a few more custom trees in here. And, you know, there used to be a time when Slack used to do technical stuff. I'm not sure what's changed here, that Slack is now doing custom trees and everything like that. You know, I even made a small one here today. I've even got this giant one. And of course, I've been putting rock formations in, and now the dogs are growling. Hey, you with the teeth, let's stop. I love it. It's a nice change. And I love the fact that it's its own area over here away from the witch hut. It's something that I can literally mess around with. You know, the happy little cabin. We got the trees. We got the terraforming going in. And I'm even thinking about in the future here, which may be coming up here really soon, continuing this road over this way and reconnecting it to this village. If you remember this village here has been here since the beginning, but Mr. Am I Allowed in Your Area actually came over here and stole all the villagers, and they were all lost. I'm thinking we restore this thing. I'm thinking we end up restoring this thing to its former glory, get a bridge going across this waterway here. I don't think we're going to pull the slime or toxic effect over here. I want this area to be separate. And speaking of separate, that means that I'm probably going to come over here and remove out all of this wool, all this carpet here. It's been so long. I've been working on this thing for about a year now, and it's been a lot of fun. And I'm going to continue to get all the trees and everything in, but I got to break it up. And I think that's what we're going to do over here. So I think we're going to get in a couple more of these. Like I said earlier, I want to get one in potentially like over here, maybe for dark oak. Maybe we'll even set some up for acacia and everything. And this is going to kind of like be like a sanctuary right here of just some custom trees in the middle. Maybe we'll build some different styles. But I think I want to get a dark oak tree farm set up over here as well. Maybe a regular oak one. And one of the things that I want to do, just because it's just not suiting me in its current state, we've got a nice scenery of trees over here. But we don't over here. I think we need some environmental background back there. So I think that's what we're at least going to do next. Maybe I'll get to planning these out. I don't know. I'm really short on time today. But first, I think I want to do that. I want to at least expand the trees out that way. Maybe get some rough blueprints in where some more areas are going to go. And then we'll see where we're at from there. I love this little vacation away from home. And yes, I am going to continue to gather up leaves during this whole time that I'm over here working in this area so that we can have the stuff to complete all the custom trees in that area over there. But yeah, how did this happen? How did I go from a technical builder to building trees and landscaping? Can somebody please explain this to me? Please, I'm not sure how this happened. That is about 4 times now. 4. That is at least 4 times now I've had a creeper blow up at this front door. It is getting frustrating. Oh my goodness, I don't want to do the carpets. I don't. I've been putting lanterns in. I turned on the pack. I've got lights hidden underneath. Creepers are the bane of my existence. Creepers are definitely the bane of my existence. I can't get away from them. You know, all right, so last time that we were here, I was talking about how I was going to put this in, and I think for a rough blueprint out there, if I can fly, that works really good. Really happy with how that turned out. It just provides a little bit of scenery in the distance there, just a little bit of backdrop. Think of it as a backdrop in a painting. You know, we're not going to be going back there or anything like that, but it's there, and so is the creeper hoe. Goodness gracious, I can't get away from them. Now, I have tried 3 times now to get a bridge going across from here to there, and I am having no luck with this thing. I've built it up, I've tore it down, I've built it up, I've tore it down, and I can't get it to work. But I think that's just about all I have time for in today's episode here. I've got to get editing, I've got to get stuff done, and I've got to patch creeper hose again. We're going to have to get the light pack out, figure out where mobs are spawning. You know, I heard once upon a time somebody in Hermitcraft talking about there should be like an in-game beacon where if you put it up, there's like no mobs that spawn within that area. I think that really should be a thing. I really do. That would be an awesome thing to have here. What am I going to do about these creepers up here? I think we're going to have to just get that going again. We're going to have to get that going again for reasons that we can get a cat. We can get cats, I guess you would say, multiples, so that we can place them all around the base here, because I'm getting tired of patching creeper house. How do you deal with it without mob proofing everything? That's the whole point. They're supposed to be separate areas. I don't want them to be the same. You know, goodness gracious, what am I going to do about creepers? But I do like that. I think that's turning out good. But yes, as I said, I think that's just about where I'm going to wrap up today's episode. So if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to drop a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I will catch all of you all next time. Goodbye!